Thanks, Crow. Hopefully, none of us die, but hello. I should probably also get everyone else undead and all that, because we are here. Okay, hello. We can all talk now.
Welcome back.
Could we not talk before?
Nope, I had to manually mute Discord due to sounds because I do not have like banana meter, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah, that's sure what I use.
My computer cannot handle that just yet. Christ.
Oh gosh. You're
actual. I'm very potato.
Yeah. How much RAM do you have?
I have no idea anymore.
Oof.
Oh, right, we're also now live too. Hey there, Ken. Also, hi everyone who's here watching us gonna suffer through this text adventure. I guess I should also switch to that link so we can you guys can introduce yourselves.
Sure.
Alright. And here you all are. Those little PNPs.
Hello.
Hey there, Zata. Alright, so and I see my little game capture card froze for a second. Okay. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourself while I try to fix this little problem.
Who wants to go first?
You are the most to the left, so I guess you can go first.
Okay, hello friends. I'm Kite Quaro. I sometimes eat, as I am a dream eater, but I mostly stream on YouTube. I do the art and the JRPG thing. Yeah. I'm also a part of Dutsia, who also contains the next person introducing themselves.
I suppose that's as good of a transition as any. Hello. I'm Sei Lan Yu. I am a part of Dutsia as well. And I could say that I stream, but that's not true yet because I haven't even decided a debut date. But don't worry about that. It's coming eventually. But when I stream, I'll be doing mostly card games and dating sims because why not?
And she's also gonna make me watch some cursed things.
Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Also, I am a being made from wishes. If you would like to make any wish, maybe I'll grant it if I'm bored.
There it is. She debuted right here on twitch.tv/boxcoy.
No, please. That's not my real debut, please. Don't quote that. That's incorrect. This is not the debut.
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles, indeed.
No, they're starting to do pendulum.
No, don't remind me. Don't remind me that they're doing that. Actually, I would have liked to forget.
You know, go into pendulums. You're right. This is why I stopped Duel Links.
I don't want to remember.
Should I be worried about this?
Yes.
No, it's fine. Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
No,
okay.
It is
banned to the Shadow Realm.
I've sent many people to the Shadow Realm.
Nice.
There you go. Confirmed. The audience also agrees.
Right.
There's only one person that needs to suffer Yu-Gi-Oh, and that is me.
Okay. that's a little concerning, but all right. Alright, I guess I should start this now.
Man, slap the button.
Alright.
Continue, I suppose.
I forgot your name was Pete.
Yes, the Tales of Beans. There's never been a name more glorious, more profound than that of Beans.
Oh wait, is there any sound coming from the capture card? Because I just noticed.
No, I'm just listening to us through Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Oh no.
It's fine. We're here to read text.
Yeah, it's not like we need to hear.
Music's for squares.
Yeah. Hey, Yoko Taro would agree.
Oh, I need to put this out. Oh no.
Wait, is the sound not coming through at all?
No, it's not. Okay, let me go through this really quick.
Okay. Technical difficulties, it's fine.
Yep, it's not playing.
Oh god!
Oh dear.
Can you
It's
pause
fine.
things in here? I don't remember. I don't think you can. Quick, be a meal!
Yeah. But he's not saying
We
it.
sure love
yeah,
technical
we lost the
difficulties.
moment. Look at this light noise.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah, like whoosh. Is that what it sounds like? Whoosh.
Okay.
I
We
don't
should
understand why
resolve the situation. I think music does play here.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I believe in you.
Anyways, if you guys have to like restart, let me go pull out the capture card USB and then put it back in.
See, just take it out and plug it back
Yep. I sure love my capture
God,
card.
I have to
when it
sneeze.
does
Hold
this.
on.
in. Gesundheit.
Oh wait, I think I hear something now. Oh, okay, now it's working. Sorry about that,
Yay.
everyone.
We did it.
Okay.
Wait, can I hear it on Discord? Oh, I can. I can mute the stream. Plus.
Can I hear it on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, I do hear it. Okay.
Alright, I guess I get to go ahead and die narrating this whole thing. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisp of I am trying.
Don't
Do your
worry
best.
about it. You can do it. You got
Okay.
this.
Alright. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. I'm trying. This is so much. This is like very long.
I believe in you.
Yep,
I have the
You
utmost
are
faith.
fine.
A single child, however, had braved the downpour, was now wandering slowly toward the wooden, hog-shaped weather vane at the center of the town. There's no Z over. It's fine. I'm making up words.
That's fine.
The wanderer reached the vein, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously. Forget
Simultaneous.
it. I cannot read for more than a couple of syllables.
You're good, you're good.
Okay, delicate in furs, like a teacup that has survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with a pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality.
Oh, is this me?
Yeah. Go,
Oh, heck,
small child.
how do you Laura Bailey?
If the beat turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I...
The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began to the long descent onto the ground.
I can't believe we don't know what it does. It began something to the ground.
Okay, I think I gotta move the everyone for a second.
Just push me down.
We're all moving. We're all going somewhere.
Oh, we're a
Okay.
collective. Understood.
Okay, I'll
One
kind of-
absolute unit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
There you
tiny.
go.
I'm tiny. It's
You're
fine.
gone now.
Okay. Is that better?
You can always just put Kite in front of my bosom. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the veins slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east.
East? Really?
Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around.
Oh no, they found me.
A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Oh right, I forgot there's other characters in this.
Oh no, there are others.
Hoopst.
I guess I'll step in.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo, Kaine!
The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gangs of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado.
What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home?
You know, we can also make up funny voices if we really wanted to.
I'm sorry, did not do that.
I'll probably have to do it later.
Are you telling me that I suck? Is that why?
I mean, we really
No.
can. We really
You're
can.
a perfectly good small
Yeah.
child.
This is my stream. We can make up many voices for this.
That's true. Maybe if another one appears.
Alright.
Right? There's multiple.
Yeah, that is
There
true.
must be.
Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She had tuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some of the villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed.
I didn't say you could leave, freak.
Emos were... Sorry.
What?
Demos.
Do I suck? I don't. You guys are
No.
nervous.
You're being mean.
No, I think Kai's just make me laugh. Sorry. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple.
He can't hurt me.
She lied to herself.
Be strong. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt.
Oh, look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead?
Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept even closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed.
Ah, no, I'm drinking water.
It's fine, if you want to drink water, go ahead and drink water.
Even the water hates me. I'm useless. A failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off.
Kaine couldn't meet Demo's luring gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he inches until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old old meat on his breath. Okay, I'm looking at my other screen. I'm looking at my TV monitor so I can see it. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'll scream so the bird will move.
The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open.
Show me.
No.
Did you just say no?
I'm just reading this. It sounds really funny.
Yeah, you gotta read the narration.
Demo grinned evilly.
You don't say no to me. No one says no to me.
Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts.
Come on, guys. Let's give the freak what she deserves.
As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning as Kaine crawled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop.
I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are.
Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the veteran. He continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her.
Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to.
There's several children here.
No, oh god.
You can't be several children at once.
I don't know about that. I mean, my powers aren't working right now, so now I can't feel that way.
I mean, you can make up funny voices for these children because no one likes these children.
Hello?
Bleak!
Bleak!
There you go. That's what all the children sound like.
Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the
I
pain
would
to
close
start.
my eyes too if I had to listen to that.
Okay, I should probably pause for a bit just to explain why. I probably don't need to explain it just now about the whole lore reason.
No.
Kaine?
They say it later.
Yeah, that is true. I'll wait for that then. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood cake eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers.
Yeah, it's always my line when I'm like not prepared. Anyway.
Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying.
Deprived of the leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of the concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. God, I'm trying.
You got through it.
No.
You got through it. That's what matters.
Yeah. She's not
You
that
did it.
old.
You did it. No, she's ancient. She's ancient.
God, okay.
After struggling for her breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. All right.
Yeah. Fuck. I had an old woman voice for this. Hold on. Do I remember?
Load it in.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Blow into the cartridge.
Yeah. Oh, nope. I'm too embarrassed now. I don't remember what it was. Okay, I'll just do something. I guess.
Yeah, just make it up. Just make it up.
Yeah, I'll just go along. I guess. I mean, it's because she's angry. I don't know how to be.
be angry and old at
I
the same
mean-
time.
I don't know how to be angry at the same time is the problem.
I mean, you get to just
I know.
swear, basically.
All right.
Just
Well,
do
I'll just scream into the microphone. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh god, backing up.
Yeah. Everyone, like, lower your volume.
Oh god.
Hurts like a bitch, don't it? I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it.
The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Dima was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ugh.
That's how you do it.
That is true.
Ow!
He screamed, leaping to his feet.
Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch.
I don't think that was a scratch.
You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch! A big one! That thing could have killed me!
The old woman shrugged.
Death is the best cure for stupid.
Nemo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground.
Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here! Either of you!
Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companion turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh.
Look at the fat boy go! Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight.
The woman smiled, faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead.
Oh, Kaine.
She said,
Why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot.
"Oh, hi there, Scott."
Hello, hello.
Hello.
"Oh, hey there, 4-4.
There's so many box toys.
Yeah! And look at all the friends you showed up."
You mean friends?
Fleek.
The words of her grandmother stung Kaine and she turned away.
Don't be nice to me.
She said,
I don't deserve it. Nothing.
"Oops.
nothing
Oh, I'm so
matters
sorry."
anymore.
No, those words didn't matter anymore. They didn't matter anymore. The text doesn't matter anymore.
I'm so sorry.
You're good. It didn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
her tears held in check for so long finally began to fall on the muddy ground below.
Oh god, I wasn't prepared to cry. Okay.
Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak.
Yeah, a freak.
I wish I was dead.
As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her
Oh
grandmother's
god, so many dog.
hands on her shoulders.
Bark, bark.
"Ate her cake and thanks." Despite her advanced age and God, I hate these words.
Diminutive.
Diminutive.
You got
Diminutive.
this.
Okay. Diminutive size. She was something. She was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away.
Oh, maybe now
That's
that I'm
wrong.
not angry, I can be a old woman voice. But
Totally old.
I do it. If now that she's just
Totally
old-
ancient.
Now I'm laughing too much. I don't think I can do. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand?
Damn, Grandma, how old you gotten?
Yeah, just spitting out those words of wisdom.
The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice.
You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it.
As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together has not been easy. But with each years that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her.
Oh god, I'm in my Discord.
Do I make you sick, Grandma?
Of course not. Don't be an ass.
Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered.
But my body... it's not... normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't...
Hush.
Interrupted Grandma.
I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell.
With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again.
Oh my gosh! These are lunar tears! Grandma, you made this for me?
Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real.
Where did you find these?
Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping.
Oh god, I'm gonna look at my
Oh, we
TV
can't
monitor.
see the words anymore.
Oh my god,
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You can't read when you become old.
The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers.
Didn't quite turn out right.
Said her grandmother as she squinted at it.
These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you.
Kaine blushed and turned away.
You think I'm pretty?
Of course you are. What a fool thing to say.
Thank you, Grandma.
Her grandmother smiled.
We're gonna be fine, you and me.
She said.
Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine.
Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all of her might, as if she was trying to stop the smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped.
I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world.
Tiny let her gaze drip up past the vein and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the lights scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. I'm gonna go drink water. You guys can also drink water too.
It would be good to drink water.
Okay, I drink water.
I have no more water.
Do you want to go get water?
It's okay.
Okay. In the distance, Kiney heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I believe in you wholeheartedly.
Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through.
Wait, is this you now?
That's the grandma.
Me?
It's the grandma still.
Stupid piece of shit axe. I'm doing my best to be an angry grandma.
It's great. Tiny's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush.
Wait, is she older now?
I think, yeah, she probably is older.
Do you want me to still be this?
How old is she now? Is it
preteen maybe?
How you feeling?
I don't know. Do you want to be grandma now? And I guess I'll just be
I'll be an awful grandma.
No,
It's fine. I will free you of being not wholesome.
Grandma.
Called Kiney?
Is that you, Kaine?
Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the bird for a moment.
Don't get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake.
Oh no, grandma. Oh no.
She brought the axe down.
A good grandma.
I mean, all she does is swear.
I would believe that was my grandmother.
Yeah. Same. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kiney, close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to take a step back. Once she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted,
Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or the new axe or something.
the axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her grandmother's offer for a moment, then she smiled.
Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards.
Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kiney knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And oh geez, those two words together.
Where? Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And where were the things when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre land they called home? Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old women hated chores. Oh, hated the chore, never mind, it's fine. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard.
I almost didn't know where my unmute button was. Damn it! Crap.
She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe and forced it from the wood and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. Yeah, and this is why I can't do the dialogue, because there's so many swearing in this whole text adventure.
Everyone knows
it's
that box
fine.
boys don't swear.
It's more like I
Box
can't
boys are
think of
wholesome.
any creative words just to replace this. Like, okay, I can't do this, I need help.
We will swear.
We're here to be awful for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes.
Fitting her.
There you go.
Okay.
Adding sound effects for now.
Spitting on her palms, ignoring the pain. Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh.
Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you...
Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously.
Seriously?
Okay, I got it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Got him.
Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side.
Grandma!
The old woman shook her head and pointed at a trembling finger at the bucket.
Okay, sorry. Editing.
Get the bucket. Can't let it spill.
Kaine steadied the bucket with the foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water slushed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice.
Grandma? Grandma, what's happening?
Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away.
Who is
that
this?
me?
I think it's the grandma.
Oh, you're right. I can't yell and be old at the same time.
See? I told you that there was a problem. I told
Stop
you.
that.
Stop that! Just stop!
She cried, breathing heavily.
You can't emote too hard when you're old.
It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all.
Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending, sooner than either of them had feared. The position would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand.
Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village.
The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down.
It's all right,
She said.
I'll be fine.
Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed.
Well, I don't like it, goddammit.
I've lost it.
It's gone. See? I said it. I told you.
But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up.
The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by Shade, or worse, Emo in this game. But she encountered neither tormentors nor Shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart is racing. Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself.
I have to treat myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong.
She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way.
Faster, stronger, never over.
I don't think she knew that.
No, it's fine.
Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund old woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. If only Kaine can just push this woman off the bridge.
Oh my god. We're not about murder yet.
Hey, lady.
Said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel.
Where's the apothecary?
The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger.
Oh, is this me?
Random NPC.
How dare this thing speak to me?
They seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear.
Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way?
Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. She probably tripped.
Oof.
Good.
Kaine, yeah, it sounds like she tripped, and Kaine was watching this the whole time. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root. For as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He clearly had been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers were nowhere to be found.
Is this me now? Oh my god.
He sputtered.
I mean, what are you doing here, freak?
The insult was delivered out force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication.
Ha!
Barked Demo.
That old bitch finally keel over.
What the hell, Demo?
The boy's eyes grew so wide that they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let it fly, a comeback, okay, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked him out of the store. Emo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, with each with a label written in some indescribable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rests the portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. Who's the shopkeeper?
Oh, I guess it's me since you're so good.
Are you sure you've been so many NPCs?
I mean, you can talk to yourself.
I don't know. I could, I guess.
You like that picture?
Is that good? Yeah.
Are we going with that?
I guess so.
Okay. Kaine turned to find an apothecary with a small bottle of medicine in his hand. His eyes are gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke.
That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl.
Oh god.
She's been dead a long time now.
F.
Kaine didn't know how to respond.
I too wouldn't know how to respond if someone's voice sounded just like that.
She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words.
Pictures are wonderful things.
Continued the shopkeeper.
You let the ones closest to you live on forever.
He shook his head slightly and then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into a sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons.
You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. They're all dead.
Oh god. We know too much.
I mean, it fits in this universe. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Oh god, why is he getting angry?
Yes, I've heard the rumors about you. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable.
Grandma's name is Kali.
But Kaine suddenly... She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands.
Your grandmother's an old friend of mine.
He said as Tiny scooted away yet again.
And I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much.
Tiny murmured a quiet agreement, but inside
okay,
her
whatever
heart was
you say, I
bursting.
guess. Whatever gets you away from me.
Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a Tiny almost in first. Why do they choose these long words?
Imperceptible? Because it's near.
Yeah, that is true.
Text adventure man.
But was a step nonetheless. If with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. And Tiny returned home. She found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Tiny to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hands clasped around her arm.
Back already, are you?
Asked her grandmother with a yawn.
Come here. Let me have a look at you.
Grandma sat up and examined Tiny from head to toe, finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild. She leaned back and allowed herself to relax.
Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?
It was kind of fun.
Said Tiny with a small smile.
No, seriously, it was.
Fun, eh?
Asked her grandmother in a voice which implies she believed anything but.
Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know.
As she spoke, Tiny removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait.
A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone.
Like Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Just like chocolate.
Horseshit!
I'm now thinking about that one chocolate bunny video.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Oh, chocolate!
It's the one with the chocolate bunny being melted.
Yeah.
Said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed.
Live it forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner.
But Tiny would not relent. In the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of the house as if posing for a master artist. Tiny took up the crayons and eyed her subject carefully and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Tiny finished the piece. After staring for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor.
It's terrible. Doesn't look like you at all.
This is what all artists says.
Dude, same. Relatable content.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something.
The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment.
Let me be the judge of that.
She said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered a chaotic array of colors. I'm just reading this and it kind of reminds me of the end of the text adventure.
Which one?
It's the one with the shade.
Oh.
I'm just reading it like, oh,
Got it.
This is reminding me of that part. Okay. I never know, there's a little comparison to that now. Oh. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh.
Oh, Kaine.
he said between laughter.
You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it.
But
Hush. I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always.
True to her word, the old woman gave the pitcher a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine can stand it no more, and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. That's definitely how every artist feels like about their old work.
Delete tweet. Posh? Who says this?
I don't know.
Grandma apparently says this.
Said the old woman.
I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud.
She pondered.
It's coming anytime soon.
We're not there yet. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee.
Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness.
This feels like what every friend says to their artist friends. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. Evil memories move in and out of let me reread this again. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall.
But this moment will be different.
Kaine swore.
Because I will remember it forever. Forever.
My water! Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black. I need water.
Crackling fireplace noise. Nailed it. You got it. I'm here for you.
The music cut out. Make sound effects.
Oh god. Okay. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust.
Wait, how old is she?
I think she's
I think she's
current age.
next to, yeah.
Oh, okay. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug.
The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted.
It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs?
Still haven't found my berries. Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug.
Said Kaine.
And I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible.
With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible, all right.
Why, you little brat.
Laughed the old woman.
Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact.
5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, the relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that Meals that used to be silver affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse and equal measure. Oh, okay. Tiny could not remember a time when she had been happier. As years went by, Tiny started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Tiny lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly.
Where are you going today?
Asked Grandma suddenly. Tiny looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asks for specifics anymore.
Well, I was gonna check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow.
Flagstones? What in the hell for?
Tiny stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round.
Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so it's protection.
The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the road.
God damn, girl. If a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway.
I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday.
The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter.
Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other.
Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that.
A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival.
Yes.
She said after a bit.
Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is...
She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over at her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it.
You're going to be a true woman soon,
Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair.
So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talk about how beautiful you've become.
Annoyed, Tiny reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. Oh man, this is starting to become really sad now. I'm thinking about it even more.
You're a beautiful thing,
said the old woman.
And there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you.
Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day.
Oi, come on, man. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from?
Gee, I wonder.
I'll teach you to sass me, girl,
yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face.
Grandma!
Yelled Kaine in a quaking voice.
Grandma, stop it! What the hell?
The old woman stared at her and blinked. Then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she ever had seen them.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just...
Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Tiny.
Listen. Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's me. Listen,
She began.
maybe I should stay home after all.
No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruits and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you.
Tiny rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the roar that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Tiny could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
She told herself, but in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face.
Oh, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away.
Tiny worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Tiny pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Tiny suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself.
No. Oh gods, no!
Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself.
Grandma! Grandma!
Tiny ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her ruined hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Tiny's mind began to race in time with her footfalls.
It's too dark. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire, too much smoke. Gotta save her, gotta save her!
She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicion confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself with on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotten meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time, Connie responded with a scream of her own.
All right, you bastard!
She thought as she screamed, as her scream echoed through the high cliffs around her.
It's you or me, let's go!
The shade-eyed... the shade-eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began to looking from her through the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins.
Grandma!
At the sound of her voice, the old woman began raving frantically.
She's alive.
Thought Kaine.
Alive!
Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying.
It's not the noise I was
Hey, I'm helping with the immersion here.
It's great.
That's it, that's the one.
The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked.
Get up. Get up! Get up, get up, get up, get up now!
As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might as well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground. Her energy is spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake.
Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer.
Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seemingly to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women, flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth, turning up at the corners. Short, panting breath belched from somewhere deep inside its core.
Stirred, laughing at us.
She had no idea with how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering.
Yeah, I see your plan.
The shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her.
I'm gonna kill this bastard.
Summoning all of her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards. She forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep.
Give her back!
She screamed.
Give her back to me!
It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade painted laughter again, then raised its tail.
I thought it'd be an E.
Oh, you're right, I'm sorry. There we go.
Then raised its tail instead, pushing through the air towards a young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine had never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up.
Kaine.
Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hand reaching out to her through the smoke.
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta run. You can't pass this one.
Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength.
Grandma, come on. We have to go.
The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slippered blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped up to the ground below.
Grandma, no, no!
I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through.
The thought would stay forever. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she can say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman.
That's pretty rude. We were like having a conversation.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm very rude. Blood oozed from the gasp in the creature's toes as terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded and convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. And the creature finally lifted its appendage. All that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands of which had been in hers just for a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster until they became a meaningless jingle of noise. Kaine screamed then. A thunderous sound that echoed up the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook at every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head lolled dangerous to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step back, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a mad woman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her toes rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears.
Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No. Can't die. Grandma told me to live.
Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again.
Kill it. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Kill it like so many times, like fucking kill it dead. Kill it dead. Kill it now!
As the spark that was that was kindly slowly began to flicker and die. She felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh, okay, we can probably take a break from that now.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yep. Because once
Oh,
I'm in battle, I'm gonna
Emil
go
got
to the
his voice
bathroom
back.
after this.
Oh man, congrats, Emil.
The beast.
Emil finally has a voice again.
Oh, I know.
Why isn't my voice as cool as Ray Chase's?
Because it's Ray Chase.
Maybe if you were voiced by Ray Chase, it would be as cool as Ray Chase.
Darn. How could I fail step one?
Okay, we can take a tiny little break because I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, have
man.
fun.
Tea break.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, don't.
Did you only mute the one?
Well,
Okay, hello, I'm back. I think.
I don't know if Say is back.
Oh no. I'm guessing Say's getting cookies. How dare she get cookies without us?
Right? Honestly, the rudest.
Also, how's everyone doing? You and chat.
Oh, me included. How am I doing? What a question. All I did was look at Twitter for approximately 30 seconds.
After the grandma's voice, after the grandma's line just went up and died.
Well, we took a break, man.
Yeah, true. I think a break was needed.
Yep. I forgot. The grandma would die after the cough. I should have made it more dramatic. Should have coughed for 84 years.
you can keep coughing even now. It's like I can hear Grandma from beyond. The...
I'm not dead. Stop telling the world I'm dead.
It's like we can
I don't
hear.
know, Grandma. Seemed pretty dead to me.
I didn't say.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be dead.
How about you, Say? How are you doing?
I have cookies now, so excellent.
Right. Rude. I do have ice cream, I guess, but then
there
I'd
you
have to
go.
like. But that melts. I have to take care of it.
Oh, I just noticed someone just followed me earlier. Bruce, thanks for the follow. Oh, I can't say this person's username.
Type it.
It's,
Unless it's in some other language, in which case I cannot help you.
I think it's also, but the O's is zeros. I hope I said it correctly. Not, I tried.
Yeah, you did your
Thanks,
best.
you. Thanks.
Yeah,
you. Hey, you. Thanks.
Also, how's everyone in the chat doing too? After the whole text adventure? Fine. Anyway, I guess I can go ahead and continue.
Gosh. Yeah, fight this dude. Kick its ass.
Alright. Gotta fight the guy from the NieR right now.
Hey, you're level 28 already.
Yeah. Although I probably should have been like at least level 30.
Oh, you think so? Probably.
I mean, it's for that one DLC thing.
These past 5 years.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'm not
certainly
gonna
under
let
level
this
for
happen
it.
again.
Yeah.
It dies today.
You say it, Beans. You tell him.
It's light. It's not the
I
blade,
forgot.
it's the user. Strike it down.
It sure is just moving around very slowly entirely.
Beans, avenge Grandma.
Hey, is this one not timed? I guess it doesn't have to be.
Oh, hey, Lily. You just missed
Send
half of
more
the text
box
adventure.
Put
Oh,
more box toys in the chat.
you just gotta spend the box coins. Oh, okay. Well, nice, but it's still nice to see you around. Okay, there's like no more dialogue that I can keep letting play out. Alright.
Oh, I was wondering
Yeah, I
what you
don't
were
think
doing. You were trying to bait the dialogue. out.
Yeah. Because there's always more dialogue in Route B.
I don't think they added any here.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Because I don't think they were expecting anyone to wait here. I sure love
They need to.
I sure love the Spanic sphere and how broken it is in this game.
Oh god.
I'm not even taking any damage from this thing.
Oh, you're right. I forgot they powered it down here.
Man, the Phoenix sphere is still broken.
I think that's the only spear I use. in this game.
Same. And then it becomes even more broken once you level up.
F's in chat.
In peace. NieR raid boss.
Oh, you're right. This is the I forgot it's just the baby form.
I should VIP you here.
Leppy.
There you go.
Oh,
No,
what?
thanks.
Oh, we're back to this thing. Whoops.
Oh no!
Okay, so you're voicing that one voice, sorry. Are you?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, here we go again. We're gonna die to this.
Oh god.
Gently, meekly, softly. The shade sure that its tormentor was dead. Turn and stomp up towards the horizon. Stop softly along the way to below to bellow one final roar.
Kill it. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the roar.
Shame beyond imagining. Tiny tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. Ew.
Nailed it.
It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Goodbye, left eye.
I didn't need that eye.
Laughing at herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home, and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away.
Yeah, that's mine. Also didn't need it.
She thought with a mad giggle.
This is gonna make clapping a real bitch.
Oh, heck. Ha!
Yeah.
cried a sudden voice from the depth of her mind.
Wait, this is the dude, right?
It could be.
No.
No?
This is the grandma?
Let me see if I can able to get a little bit more dialogue from this. Okay, it's Demo.
Fuck. Finally gonna die, are you? Well, you had it coming.
Go to hell, Demo.
She thought at the unseen assailant.
Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog.
The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you remember the voice?
Yeah.
Said the apothecary materializing from the ruins like a ghost.
I want to draw you, that way you can live forever.
No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. Me too.
I see.
He's like,
Well, if that's what you want.
the spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. A few seconds, he turned the page to Kiney and smiled.
Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else.
It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kiney opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she can say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharp and pierced pincers. Gross.
Sucks. Stop. No. Don't hurt that picture.
Kiney reached out with her remaining arm and raped futilely at the air.
If only you had both arms.
No, I didn't need the other arm.
Kiney stumbled out her other arm. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture into the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke.
See, I only needed one arm.
Yep. Relieved, Kiney turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. That is rude,
See that?
he cried as he danced his jig.
It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha cha cha cha.
I look like that? Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back to the mud and smoke of her ruined house, and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Hi, Kite.
Hey, little Kaine, let me whisper in your ear.
That's the opposite direction. How respectable do we want this voice to be?
I mean, have you heard the English? I mean, have you heard the English voice of? It's not as respectable. Yeah, it's just
I don't remember how it
stringy.
sounds. Wait, how's it sound? Ain't you got a wish, sunshine?
Give him a little like accent.
Yeah, well, I'm bad at those. Wait, what kind?
Let's see. I don't know. How do you feel about Southern?
Oh, dude. I'm bad at all accents. You
Okay,
heard my old lady.
wait. What about Brooklyn? Give him a Brooklyn accent.
Oh, you want me to? Do I know Brooklyn accent? Hold on. No, it's not coming. I don't remember Bachno well enough.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine, fam?
No.
Or is this good? Should I continue?
Just go for it.
Okay.
It'll change every line.
Okay, that works. Just change it every time. The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time.
Vulgar.
Yep. As if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work.
Crawling in your skin.
You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. I'm sorry, I couldn't spot it for you.
I don't think anyone can do this voice correctly, except for the actual voice actor.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Haven't played Blaze Blue recently.
Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind.
I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. Well, I would have granted your wish. I would have done.
That is true. You do make wishes.
You didn't wish for me, so I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die.
The other voice boomed in her ears. I forgot that was my line to read.
Boomin'.
Cup,
Oh, fuck me.
Cup your hands around your mouth.
Oh god, you are the best.
That's it. You got it. That's perfect.
Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. Well,
Man.
she's almost dead.
If only you had two.
Yeah, if only.
No, she doesn't need either.
True. The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up toward the rest of her body.
Is this death? Is this what it's like? No one told me that black ooze would just come from my legs.
Unless you're from the Abyss.
Or is my mind just losing itself? Because I believe that.
She could feel the slime oozing up her, feel the hot stirring pain it left in its wake. Wherever else might be happening, she was still alive and this was real.
Come on.
Said the voice.
Let it go.
Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer had none of it.
Don't ignore me, sunshine. You ready to give up? Ready to die? So why not let me have it?
Have what?
Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind.
The voice paused, as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy? What does that mean?
That's
You
it.
got it.
No.
Unabated.
I need a synonym here.
Hey,
Unlimited,
chat.
I guess.
Chat, what does this mean? Please, we need someone smart to answer this for us.
I think unlimited works.
That's fine.
Yeah, true, okay. Continuing.
And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before.
In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down from her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze.
Are you a shade?
Yeah, maybe. What of it?
The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. Oh look, she gets a slime eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy?
Ecstasy.
Okay. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whisper moan. Okay, I read that correctly. It's like, wait, I was like, am I reading this correctly?
You got
You're
it.
good,
You
you're
got
good.
it. That's ecstasy.
Feels good, don't it?
Asked the voice with a chuckle.
Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies.
Pretty lewd.
Hell yeah. Yeah, boy. No, give me that body. Come on. Give me the body. I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade.
A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking form of her missing arm.
I can see better.
She thought.
My eye must be growing back too.
The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away.
Stop.
She whispered, marveling at how she regained her voice.
Stop.
The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke.
No, what the hell, Sunshine?
Screamed the voice.
We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die.
Grandma said, can't die yet.
A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her, and heard its mocking laughter. Then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red.
That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die.
Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. A pattern of the shades burned itself into her left arm.
Well, I'll be damned.
Said the voice cheerfully.
Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now.
Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more letters she seemed to ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now.
Stop. Gotta stop.
Holding her left arm in her right. Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself.
Come on, don't fight it.
Pleaded the voice.
Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood. Then go out there and...
Shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body!
Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead.
Tiny grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air.
Crunch,
Yeah.
crunch, 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 crunch.
It's bone crunching.
Stupid idiot girl. You're possessed now, Sunshine. And there ain't going back. Oh, ain't no going back. I'm sorry. I ain't.
It's fine. I also cannot read all of this correctly either.
Yanked.
The voice left again. A loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end,
Possessed.
whispered Kaine.
Oh, yeah, possessed. And you and me, we got what you might call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now.
Oh, oops. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker.
Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world?
Listen.
Heard a voice. God, that's so gross.
Yeah, you gotta purr.
I'm sorry, I'm incapable of rolling my R's. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who's been picking on you? That big old shade that squashed your granny? We'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain.
Wait,
Said Kaine.
you're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade?
What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well.
Kaine considered
Honey
this.
pants.
Look. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again.
How about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want.
Fuck off, asshole.
Muttered Kaine.
I'll handle the killing.
Screamed the voice.
Look at you go! Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyrion, and if you ever need me, I'll be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart.
And hey, there we go. We got the voice. No, I mean, not the voice. We got the name.
Oh, certainly not the voice.
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now get to it. The more you kill, the more hearts turn rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour.
Kaine found herself nodding at the voice.
Yeah,
She said.
yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade, and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Turan. Count on it.
Ha!
Laughed Tyrion.
I have shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep killing, sunshine, and watch your back.
The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times.
Feels perfectly normal.
She thought.
It feels like mine.
When that line first came up, it read like, it feels like anime to me.
It feels like anime.
Hell yeah.
Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it.
With the power of anime, you too can just regrow limbs.
Yeah! She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her has already run.
I'm not a shade. I'm Kaine.
Repeating this mantra in her head, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of the lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, and the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back.
Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn, and the people of the area arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive.
Oh, we're free! We're finally free!
Stay alive.
Stay alive, staying alive.
You gotta live.
Stop telling
You
people
gotta
I'm
come
dead.
back to us.
Oh man, it's like I can still hear my grandma's voice from beyond the grave.
Look, it's them.
You're not Grandma.
Oh, hey.
That's what you think.
Oh, hi there, Ewan.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
You're right, Ray Chase does sound
Wow.
really cool.
You grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Oh no, he's hot.
That's basically the look.
Well, thanks for being hot 5 years later.
That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to
You
locate
tell us,
the
Liam
Shadow
O'Brien.
Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Oh, thanks, Beans.
Is that a lunar tear?
Oh man, Beans got got a lunar tear.
Just like,
believe you farmed
just like
that.
a guy.
Yeah, I farmed that. Thanks, Beans.
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
Yeah, your handwork sucks.
No, it's great. Thank you.
She's lying.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
What's wrong, Lily? What's wrong?
Yeah, I was just like,
They soiled
hello?
it.
Hey, hey, it's not their fault. Don't be mean to
Please
Devil
try
and
to
Popola.
understand.
Yeah, come on, Beans.
People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
Oh man, I just saw I just saw how long that text adventure went. It's like 2 hours.
Oh,
now.
yeah, yep. It sure took a
Certainly
while.
was a long text adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, and a certain bouncer was right.
I
It was
can't
it was really 40 minutes or longer than that.
I can't believe people are afraid of Beans.
Is Beans the one they're talking about?
No, I just meant Beans in general. Like, people are afraid of Beans.
No, it's fine.
No,
That's probably
that's
why you
true.
can't plant them.
It's okay.
Damn.
We can sleep outside.
Alright, I think I can put Kai up a little bit now. We're no longer text adventurers.
Oh, it's fine.
What?
There we go.
Oh man, I'm tall.
Oh, man.
You're no longer on the ground.
No one's sleeping outside.
No longer kneeling.
You
Thanks
and
for letting me out of the
Kaine saved
basement.
this village. Now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean...
Oh, hi there, Ricky. I think Ricky's is telling us to all hydrate. She did the hydrate 3 times.
Oh heck.
Yep, we all have to drink water now.
Like 3 times, or is it like 1 hydrate for each of us?
For each of us. She's yelling at us now. She's yelling at us to drink.
Okay, okay.
I already drank. I hydrate.
She's yelling at you.
Eh?
I was gonna say we're both demons, but then I realized wait, Hyde is a dream eater.
It's fine. It's demon adjacent.
As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
Because
I'm
never
used to
forget,
sleeping
he's gay.
Yeah.
That's the real reason.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
He only looks at NieR like a dad right now. He's gay.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. It never even occurred to me.
I can't believe
Damn
this,
it.
Beans. Think about it more. Come on.
Yeah, all you're thinking about is getting your sister back.
God, Beans. Selfish.
You gotta think of everyone else,
fine.
including all the people that you're actually killing now. Oh
The
wait.
last time we had to think about it was 5 years ago.
True.
You just let
We should
5 years
turn
slip
in.
from your fingers, Beans.
Yeah.
You slept in the library for 5 years. It's fine. She made up for it.
True. Beans is learning
Imagine being
empathy.
able to catch up on 5 years worth of sleep, though. Couldn't
Is
be
Beans
me.
really learning empathy after all the killing he's actually been doing?
No, it's fine. Is he though?
Maybe.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila.
Whoa, whoa.
For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola.
Whoa now.
Likes Popola slightly more,
Those
confirmed.
felt pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
But I think
To
they're full of
protect it
shit.
from the horror of the shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
Oh, to be voiced by Ray
In
Chase.
the end, I'm just as bad.
If only. If only to have a cool voice as Ray
I never really
Chase.
stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Loading screen sure is taking a while. Alright, who's ready to see some new cutscenes for the game? Because we're in Route B. Beans is monologuing while Wise is tossing and turning because he won't shut.
Why
B
says need
stands for
sleep?
beans. Route beans.
It's the opposite of round beans this time.
But what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that?
Actually, if I don't continue, you can probably hear them keep talking.
I feel like I can stare at the flames forever.
Oh, there's no more dialogue.
I heard
Oh, wait,
the
I can
word
hear him.
forever.
Obviously.
Oh god, I didn't hear what's so obvious.
Yeah, what is obvious?
Emil, no, say it again.
Emil, come back.
You know,
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
I mean, sometimes you gotta clean a stinky statue.
You're a
Yeah,
stinky baby.
but
You
it's
smell
all shiny.
so bad. You smell like wet beef.
The real answer is they needed the tears of everyone in the village, like
Oh.
Ash.
Yeah, I was yep.
The suspense of Beans going, wait, is that and nothing happening?
It's fine. He's zoned out.
Yeah.
He had a war flashback.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
Only you
Thank
saved
no
me,
one
Emil.
else.
No one else helped. Just
Oh no,
you.
one brain cell.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know?
He got a war flashback. I mean, if you just send her for doing nothing, would you also get a war flashback?
Emil, like, now I really am just bones and no skin.
God, puberty's rough.
At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're not interesting. We just saw your entire backstory.
And Grandma's dead.
I thought she wasn't dead.
You're right. Grandma's somewhere off the side of the screen.
Just
I learned how to curse from my grandmother. The end.
Oh yeah, and that one time a shade destroyed my grandmother.
But that's not important.
Come on. I just want to know you better. Please?
My arm fell off. It grew back though.
You see these parts of me that are bandaged? Not real.
This all happened when I was a kid, before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak.
I guess we can probably explain what she means by that, since I don't think it exactly states what
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
This is the talk about it.
Yeah. So basically, Kaine is intersex, and everyone just did not like that about her. And I also mentioned that this is part of the whole body dysphoria that I mentioned a while back, since there's a lot about that in this whole game.
Yeah.
With Kaine and Emil and that
And
and probably
Beans.
Shades.
Beans doesn't know that they're beans.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
basically the thing about Kaine, that she's intersex. Or what are you gonna say, Kai?
Hey,
No, I
now she can
forgot.
really say, suck my dick and mean it.
How does like the entire village find out about? Is it the parents said something?
Maybe they all were having like a pool party. I don't know.
Wait, in the Airy?
You don't just tell people this.
Wait, in the Airy?
It's if you jump, you'll eventually hit water, I'm sure.
I guess, but it's probably fine for those other kids to jump into the water who bullied Kaine. Yeah, it's fine.
But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was.
Oh yeah, I should also mention like the reason why she kind of wears clothes like this is because she wants to express that she's
She's not afraid. She's not afraid.
yeah, and that she wants to be seen more as a female than I guess instead of like just seeing as that.
No matter how
It's
bad
fine.
things got,
Yeah.
she gave me the strength to keep going.
She has a character reason.
She wants
She's
everyone
really
to know she's
special
hot.
to you, huh?
Yeah.
That is true.
Never be afraid to let the world know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched my grandmother die.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body.
And he says that as I stare at the entire ending.
I know we
It's,
can
it's
do
fine.
it if we all work
They do great.
together.
True.
Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
I think that's the way. I think warm water is how you do it.
Kinda get getting an idea from this.
Beans
Just
like,
walk
look
over
at them,
there.
get close without me.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from also camping out, other than your house.
Accord, get out of here, Accord.
She only appears in just the loading screen.
Good.
Sleep well.
Sure.
Sure.
Yep.
Reese's.
Wow, that's pretty. That's
And
pretty
yet
teenage
your red
angst of
eyes
you.
Tell a different tale.
Nah, it was convincing.
Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
It's okay to cry.
Yeah.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
And beat the
Very well.
shit out of them.
Naturally will end well.
Are you gonna grow beans?
Oh yeah, there is beans in this game, isn't there?
I think there's one time.
Yeah, they
I don't
might
remember.
be one time. I'm just staring at it like, no, I should say that for another time.
I remember a lot of wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Much wheat.
Let me grab. It's not an egg, never mind.
That's not beans.
just staring at the time like, huh. Do you wanna keep going?
ABC!
It's fine, don't worry about it.
ABC!
Can't believe someone
fine.
knows the future.
Oh my god.
It's fine, it's fine.
I can't
Who's this
believe-
NieR? There's
Yeah,
only
what the heck?
Beans.
I'm sorry, I only know the name Beans.
NieR doesn't exist in this world.
No. The only NieR I know is Nia of GBA.
The NieR. Alright, do you wanna keep going, or do you wanna stop here for tonight?
I'm good for 3 more hours.
Alright. What's an... We don't know. It's just NieR Tomato.
I am okay for like 1 more hour.
Alright, I think then 1 more hour should be good. So I should just do the story for a little bit longer. Wait. I'm supposed to talk to Devila first, not Popola. Hey.
Hey,
She's not singing. How
Hey,
dare.
what's the
Oh,
point?
uh,
Hello?
Hi.
Why isn't she singing?
I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
I hope you understand now when I take this instrument from your hand and throw it into the fountain behind you.
No, the dogs are watching. You can't. We're 2 minutes in.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I gotta wait for the dogs to look away.
And also Lily in the chat is watching you too.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
I'm headed there
I'm so
next.
glad that I'm so glad that it's text. I don't have to move Kite down again.
Oh, and Devila,
Yeah?
sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that.
Wow, this dog got real close.
Apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are-
He's preventing a fight.
They want to be involved in the conversation.
Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
All right.
Oh hey, she's singing again.
And there she goes.
Oh, she just needed to make sure that you weren't upset with her.
Yep. And look, the dogs are here to listen. Alright, let's go talk to Popola.
You know, with how much his house is in the outskirts, though, there was no problem with letting Kaine and Emil stay in his house.
Yeah. He could just sneak them in.
No one else would have known.
Yeah, I think the only problem is that it's always daytime in this world.
That's true. And there certainly are guards at every single exit.
Yep. And sometimes they're awake. Forever.
Forever.
Pet the dogs. I can't. The game doesn't let me.
You can attack in their general direction.
I don't know. I think this is a pretty bad game if you can't pet dogs.
Oh. Hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
It's not that
That's
lost if
Well,
you know where it
seems
is.
that the Shadow Lord's
It's really
lair is
not.
connected to it somehow.
Well, it's lost now.
It was right
For a little
under
bit.
our pages the whole
Just for a
time.
little bit.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
Lost.
So take a boat.
See, take a boat.
It's no longer lost. If you can take a
Yes.
boat into
The
there.
canal's finally been repaired.
Found shrine.
It took a lot longer than expected.
Found shrine.
I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Popola. feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right, I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
Have you ever noticed how many candles are in this room?
Oh my god, you're right. That is so much candles.
They're not
Looking at it like this is an annoying room to light.
They're not afraid.
And some of the candles are kind of like close to the books too.
They're not
Right?
afraid. There is no fear.
Yeah, true.
Man, whenever I read that movie.
Yeah, I really feel like seeing that I need to see some beans again. You ever miss seeing beans?
The path above the entrance to the shopping district should lead to the boat landing.
Sometimes you gotta think about
Excellent
beans.
to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts
Whenever
our
I miss
days of
beans,
running
I
all
look
over
towards the
behind us.
fields.
The faster we can
Yeah,
move,
the dead
faster
fields
we
that
can
are
save
growing
Luna.
around.
Let's use it as often as we need.
I used to be able to see beans whenever I wanted, but then the famine happened.
I mean, that kind of is true in this game. There is a bit of a famine now. Oh, I missed.
Wait, which dude is it? Is it your boy? It is your boy.
Get him!
Hey, look who it is! Remember me?
Everyone's favorite character that we'll get to love and then watch him die later.
Assassin's
it's
Creed,
fine.
man.
Oh yeah, I can finally say some stuff from Route A now. Except for some stuff for Route B, which is a little bit, spoiler free.
Man, someone here has played the game already.
It's fine.
My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Push him in the leg. Oh,
No, he has a job to do.
Oh yeah. Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
Do you know about his voice actor?
no.
The ferryman.
No.
This is actually one of his last roles.
Wait.
Yeah, he like passed away soon after NieR.
Aw. That's really
It's a
sad.
big sad.
Shrine's up ahead, just past this
Who
cave.
was the voice actor?
Oh, I don't remember his name. I just remember Twitter like having a vigil for him. Heck. I will look it up. You can proceed.
Okay.
As well as
That
the
was still
shadow
pretty
of this
sad.
castle.
Let us make haste.
Yeah, the VA passed. I think it was some sort of unexpected disease.
At least he's in the game that's like very memorable. A really
Yeah.
good one.
He's actually known for voicing like really memorable side characters, which is kind of a weird thing to be known for.
Oh no, they have to say
Always
the
the
shades.
bridesmaid, never the bride.
Oh. I forgot the shades can talk now. Does that mean I have to say what they're saying now? Because they're saying garbled text.
No, the saddest of boys.
Yeah.
Okay, probably. You know what? This is what they sound like, so I don't have to say what they're saying. Night, Ricky.
Good night.
Yeah, but it's those two. Hansel and Gretel, the NieR bosses from the raid.
And that's all they're from. They're not from anywhere else.
Yeah.
They came from the NieR raid. In
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14.
They're originally from 14. Nowhere else. I can't say what the tower is called. I just know that it's called a tower. Oh, I know that it just had like Drakengard references and more NieR 1. Yeah, the 3 raids. Factory, bunker, and tower, yeah. Honestly, can you guys remember the NieR raids in 14, what they're called? Like, each of the airs are called?
I think I can. What is it? Coffee Factory. Puppet's Bunker. Oh, speaking. This is vitally important voice acting.
Hansel is dead.
What the heck is the tower called? The tower has a really long name.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Paradigm's Breach? Something like that.
It might
That sounds about right.
Oh yeah, we can make up funny voices if we really wanted to for these guys.
I don't know if I could disrespect Gretel this way.
Yeah, I don't think I can either. Can you really disrespect all the sad bosses in this game?
Cries.
Can you disrespect Kelly's voice too? Oh wait, I can't say that yet. We haven't got there yet. Never mind.
It's fine. No, why before your vibes?
Yeah. There's no one named that. It's fine.
Grandma's named that.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
found the
that's
dude.
right.
Red Bag Man is Brad Venable. He was in 3 houses, at least. But if you look him up, it's all like additional voices.
Oh look, it's the actual voice of Tyrant.
Bathe in blood.
It's Shinji
Oh, it was
Ikari.
deeper.
Blood.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
Alright, I probably should kill some of these because
I forgot
I'm
it
on
was
the
a
level.
deeper voice. I thought it was higher and more annoying.
It's just very.
That's just how I hear it in my mind.
It's just a very mocking deep voice. I'm also supposed to kill some of these because I'm pretty on the level.
He sounded like he was going to ask me if I wanted to know where he got those scars.
I forgot.
It's no longer Shinji again. It's now Shinji. Where did you get the scars from?
Look at your teammates attempt to help.
They're trying their best.
Sometimes they're helpful.
Yeah. Okay, why am I trying to get the items? I don't need them at the moment.
They're shiny.
That is true.
Just because you can.
Phoenix
Nice
Failure
assist.
Phoenix Failure is still broken. Even at level 1. Just killing all those souls like you do.
Oh, man,
that's
a
fine.
puzzle.
That's
How will
fine.
you
It's like
ever
Dark
solve
Souls,
this?
isn't
Holy
Oh man,
shit.
difficult.
Oh my god. Another puzzle. How will you solve this?
I think you actually have to move the other one though.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can just grab this. I forgot.
Oh, he's incapable of pushing. Poor Beans.
Oh man, Beans.
Get stronger, Beans. This is why your sister got kidnapped.
Yeah, God, Beans.
This is all too easy.
I don't know. I don't know, Liam O'Brien. That looked like a really hard puzzle.
Do you think the returning voice actors had fun voicing their old characters again?
Probably. I'm very, very impressed with Laura Bailey. She definitely worked. Her vocal technique has really changed.
Yeah.
I doubt she can be as angry and high pitched anymore, though.
I mean, gone older.
Jester is kind of a higher pitched voice, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
Too bad Kaine is not. Is it German? What accent is Jester? She has a accent.
Yeah, we'll never really know.
All I know is she's a very different type of voice in Japanese.
Oh man, you solved it. Oh, you'll never solve this one.
I solved the final riddle. Oh wait, I have to keep pushing this lower for. Oh wait. I have to push this out of the way. Oops.
It's fine. Why should just break them all?
Apparently
Kaine would have broken them all.
Yeah, true, she would.
But she's already on the other side, so...
Yeah. And look at all that, all the humans are saying, telling us to go back.
Certainly not your garden variety shades.
And we're just murdering them in cold blood.
Murder.
A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Oh yeah, I should have went Arachne.
Oh.
Damn. Goodbye. I can't believe all those puzzles reset themselves.
Well, I guess nothing matters anymore.
It's fine.
It's fine, it's for the experience.
Yeah.
Now you speedrun.
Yeah, but at least there's no shades around. Oh hey, they actually reset them by themselves. In the correct place.
Nice.
We should really be asking why the shades fixed them all in the past 5 years.
The shades had nothing else to do.
You know, it's been 5 years, they were probably bored.
True. Oh look, the shade also fixes for us too.
Oh, thanks. Seeing how they made them though, it's like, oh, were we supposed to do it like that?
Okay, I'm not gonna jump this time.
I don't know if I believe you.
But yeah, I didn't jump this time.
You were going to accidentally jump off.
It's fine.
I was waiting for it.
It's fine.
And then we will have to go back once again.
Please no.
And
You're
just
so
make Emil
dangerously
carry you back.
close to the railing. Yeah, why can't Emil just carry you back up?
Good question, why can't he?
Come on, Emil.
He has strong bones, he should be able to.
It will give you an excuse to hold beams nice and close.
And you too can hold beans closely.
And then Kaine will look at them and be like, that's pretty gay.
Oh wait, that kid is dead.
Murdering children.
Yep, murdering children in the video game. Another puzzle to solve. Why did I move back?
Nailed it. It's because he can't push. He can only pull.
That is true, he can't push. I'll attempt to heal this one too.
Oh, Lord, don't fall.
Oh, it is going to punch you off the railing. It pushed you in midair. It's going to catch you and push you up.
No, I didn't want that. Please.
You're lucky it punched to the right.
Oh look, more cutscenes again.
And I hope we can spend the rest of our lives together.
NieR sure likes to make us feel bad.
Well, I mean, the rest of their lives is going to end pretty quickly.
Yep, in a
I
matter.
mean, they do spend the rest of their lives
right?
together.
So it is the rest of their lives. It's just, it ends much quicker than they thought it might have.
Yep.
Yeah, you should have reworded it.
All thanks to a guy named Beans.
Emil? Look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
Beans don't stay in beds, they stay outside.
Village.
I'm feeling left out.
I saw you guys bonding.
Have fun.
I also want to bond too.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast.
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Okay.
Oh, look at you respecting the pathway.
Oh no, it's supposed to be because I'm getting, like, I got a little lost, like, where am I supposed to go? It's like, is this the right way? This looks familiar. Don't worry about the other future.
You ever think about how she was just sitting here earlier? She didn't have to go on the roof.
Like, how did she get up to the roof is my question.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
I feel like I became too strong that the sunlight is just killing them instantly.
Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Wait, are you a normal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I was an idiot that went immediately to hard.
Why?
See, I have no actual reason. I played
Just
Automata
because you
on normal, so I was just like, okay, I'll play this one on hard.
I'm gonna start crying here.
How did that go for you?
Yeah, Route A was kind of tough.
It sure sounds like it was something.
Yeah, the tower boss took me like 5 times.
Were you trying to think of which tower boss you're talking about?
the library.
Oh, that one.
Boss. I meant like the Final Fantasy tower.
Oh. Because I'm like thinking, wait, there's 2 tower
we're
bosses.
also currently in a tower.
You know, I think it would have been kinder if you managed to kill them at the same time you killed their little friends, because they had to watch their friends get murdered first before you murdered them.
True. Although I don't think the game will let me just yet. Until the dialogue is finished.
Have you felled the beast?
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Well, plan to let the dialogue play out.
Feeling bad for this freak, are ya? Ain't no turning back now.
And just keep rolling.
You gotta lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
And just watch my friend gets knocked around. Okay, did they stop talking?
Yeah.
Alright.
And you take no damage, huh?
Yeah. Because I think I remember that if you try to attack while there's a dialogue going on, they have a little bit invisibility frames that you can't kill them right away.
It's fair, it's new story here.
Yeah, true.
Damn.
I mean, she's fine. She lived through this. Like, she lived through the thing with getting possessed with Tyrion.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Man, that's so inconvenient.
Man, if only you had 2 arms.
If only your arm can grow back like Kaine.
Your friends already died, so...
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Think about... Oh. No, continue.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I forgot how long this guy's dialogue is. What were we gonna say?
Like, think about how Gretel never made friends until her brother died.
Well,
He was holding you back.
Yeah, he was holding you back.
Gretel's brother was holding her back.
Oh, I mean, it's fine because Hansel and Gretel have like the same relationship as Devil and Popo have.
That is true.
Holding
Okay.
you back.
Okay, now I can just poke it to death.
Hurry! Strike it down!
Well, now that you said hurry, I don't
God.
Now
Where's
that
your
you told
urgency beans?
Sucks to suck.
And hey, we did it. We can just now leave. Oh wait, there's Kaine. We forgot about that.
No, she's fine.
And
Just
she's
lying
so
down.
fine.
It's only a flesh wound.
Are you alright?
It really is just a flesh wound to her.
I fear there is little we can do for her.
Let's pull the thing out.
Yeah.
No! Kaine!
over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
Hey, you got a little something on you.
Appreciate how it kept her clothes on for some reason.
You're not you when you're hungry.
It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must.
Oh look, I actually do
strike it
take
down.
damage now.
Kaine!
Oh man, bullet hell.
Yep. Okay, I think I can take damage now. I see as it is.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to...
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
I appreciate that Beans contributed nothing to that conversation.
He didn't even there.
He really didn't.
Emil's just pouring his heart out.
Green just ends up saying it all too late. No way, I can't say anything yet about that yet. Never mind.
Just like, yep. Same.
Me too.
I keep forgetting this is only Route B, not the end yet.
And what is this?
How mysterious.
Yeah.
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you.
Damn.
Well, let's go ask Popola.
I mean, Beans doesn't exactly have a lot of brain cells if you think about it.
God,
Fine.
Beans.
It's
He's
a cool
bean,
voice.
after all.
Yeah, that's true. He does have a cool voice. That's one thing.
He
about
just has to
him.
convince other people to do stuff for him.
Yeah.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle.
He just needs to have a cool voice and be very attractive.
I wish that Popola had looked at it and be like, oh yes, I know what it says. And Grimar was like, what does it say? And the Popola would have been like, it says here that you're a bitch.
If only.
Here, take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian.
Yeah, one of those says that he's a bitch.
Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Hell yeah, murder.
Yeah,
Become the
murder.
true murderer that you really are.
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides,
They're
it's
just
the only
shades.
way to reach the
How
shadow.
racist of you.
Yeah. When they're actually actually humans.
It's a dangerous task.
No, it's
well,
fine.
Yona's in
Yeah,
even
it's
more
true.
danger.
It's totally fine.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is, right? The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil.
You think he can relax after killing a bunch of humans?
Oh my god.
Listen, the time to tell him to relax was like 5 years ago,
There's
and
no
apparently
how
everyone
much they
failed.
And they're thankful. It's just...
Including
they're
himself.
scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Alright, I think when I save, we can end stream.
Yeah, sounds about right, since it branches.
Yeah. And we've been going for a very long time too.
Sure, it's been 3 whole hours.
Yeah, but 1
2 hours of just talking to her.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the Junk Heap.
Ah,
Perhaps we
yes,
can
do
find
the
a clue
junk
at
heap
Two
where we
Brothers
belong.
Weaponry.
And they were brothers.
They were.
Two brothers.
they were until one of them died because of one's mistake.
It's fine. He doesn't know that yet.
That is true. He
Or
becomes
beans, at
delusional.
least.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, everyone. That's it for tonight.
Hooray!
We did it. We survived.
Yeah, we did. We survived the text adventure. Alright, do you guys wanna, like, say where we can find you guys at?
No.
I'll put your Twitter in this chat.
Oh heck, I should probably go to Twitch chat. Maybe. You're right. Are you typing it in?
Yeah,
Or
I got you. Don't worry. You just have to
don't
go.
want to be redundant.
You can follow our dream eating.
Thing.
Yeah. Dream eating
Blob.
friend here. At this Twitter right there.
Hey, it's me.
Oh my god. Who could have known? And you can also follow me over here. Kite actually does things, so you might want to really follow them. I haven't really done anything yet. I'm working on it.
Sometimes I do things.
Say it's gonna make me watch some cursed things, like, sometime in the
Yeah,
future.
we're going to review some cursed content together. And also do some other text adventures.
Oh dear. You are.
Yes. Text adventures of the dungeon variety.
That'll be a future thing. We don't know when, but
We'll find out.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But thank you for inviting us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me and
Welcome.
surviving this whole text adventure.
Yeah, we're always
No
happy to
worries.
help. Always happy to do something. I don't know.
Always
both
happy
don't-
to yell into a microphone.
We both don't know how to be old and angry at the same time.
You do. Why is it so difficult?
Like,
yeah,
why
was-
can't you sound both old but also yell at the same time?
Oh yeah, I was also gonna have another person here tonight, but he's probably busy doing something out of Fight Club. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah. Soren Castor is a busy boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we probably gonna have like another person here to do voices too, because I didn't realize that's a lot of
There is a
voices.
we did fine. It was fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I had the best apothecary voice. That and the shade. Also the shade
The
was my
E.
best. Yeah. That was my best work. That was my best.
Alright.
Good times.
Yeah. Alright. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for joining.
Good night.
Good night.
Join Box for more murder at
Yeah.
some point.
Three
Whatever.
more murder another time.
Yeah. I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow. But anyway, good night, everyone.
Night night.
Goodbye.
Sweet dreams, or I'll eat them.